Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I am gonna do another experiment. So in my pearlescent paint series, I had said that, so I've tried a ton of stuff now. I have done colors, mixing them with colors. I've done layering them with colors, multiple different ways. I absolutely love the way that the wrecked puddle pour with the layered colors came out, the white and the black base. I have also done a ton of other experiments with it, but I haven't tried this yet. So what I want to do, instead of mixing a color in it, which almost seems to mute it a little bit, I want to mix in black. So a white canvas, but I'm going to mix the black into the color itself instead of letting the black stay underneath and having the light reflect. So I want to see how that reacts. And I'm going to do this one. I'm going to mix them, at least this first one, on camera. Now, I don't even know what these colors are. I poured them out without labeling them because I think the colors are going to show up immediately when I mix it with black. So after that, I think the first experiment will be with a white base, and then maybe I'll do one with a painted base. And I want to play around with the layered one again. I feel like it had potential, but maybe I had too much color layered in instead of I want more pearl colors layered in. So let's see how that goes too. All right, so I'm going to start with this first color. So I want you to pause the video and guess what color you think that is. It's either gonna be red, yellow, blue, or green. Red, yellow, blue, green, or violet. Okay, here we go. I don't even know how much to mix in. I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit. Let's see if that's enough to make the color show up. What color is this gonna be? Oh no, is it just gonna be gray? Oh no. Okay, this is yellow. This is yellow. This may be cool. This is like a pewter. Can you see that? Oh, maybe this is gonna dull them. I don't know. I should have maybe tested this before I started the video. People ask me that all the time, like, don't you try these things out first? I'm like, no, nobody's got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You'll see it the same time I see it. You know, not everything works. Not everything is perfect. That's life, right? But I feel like you learn a lot along the way. Even if I make a mistake, you can learn from it. My little cat's meowing at the door. Okay. What color is this one gonna be? Maybe that's enough. I'll just put a tiny bit less. I feel like that was still a lot. Oh, I thought this was gonna be green. What color is this? This is like, is this purple? This is purple. Oh my gosh, these are actually really cool. I wonder if they are gonna stay. Do you hear my cat? Oh. This one, I normally reuse them, but this one had a splinter in it. Dang it. Okay, so this is dulling them. I thought they would show up bright when I mixed it in, but they did not. So I am interested. Okay, now I'm just gonna put the tiniest bit of black. Let's see if that does anything. Super tiny amount of black. What color are you gonna be? Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell. Maybe I'll put a little bit more black. I can't tell. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not enough. Oh, this is red. Oh. It's this beautiful, oh, that color is super pretty. This is going to be a very muted, monochrome almost type painting, I think now. See, now my ideas are rolling. Like, what if I do paint the canvas black? Are they going to show up even cooler? I don't know what technique to do now. Do I still layer black in between them or just let them be? So many experiments. Okay, so I think that's yellow, violet, and red. Let's see what this is. So when you take the pearl colors, okay, this is definitely blue. When you add it out of the tube, when you add a dab of black, it makes the colors come out really pretty. But somehow, this has really muted them. So this is really interesting. But I really like the colors. This is a super soft palette. Okay, the last one here. Let's see. So this should be green, I think. This should be green. Let's see. Yes, this is green. Okay, I was like, something is wrong if that's not green. Okay. I still don't know. This first one, I'm going to do them non-painted canvas and no layers in between. That's going to be the first one. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's like a hazard in here. Okay. When I'm showing you the dried painting too, I walk around this table and there's stuff everywhere on the sides and I literally almost trip and break my neck every time. So here are the colors. Pearl green, pearl yellow. These almost look, it's not patina. I'm trying to think of the word. They're very pretty though, but all super soft. So green, yellow, violet, red, and blue. It's really hard to tell the red and the violet apart. Oh, I feel like they're gonna need a black base, but who cares? All right, I feel like my green always gets lost, so I'm gonna start with green. This could be the best thing or the worst thing that's happened. It's definitely not the worst. Definitely had worse. I'm actually going to layer them like this. Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a gray painting by the time it dries, but we'll see. Green. I should be layering this in front. Okay, my green is done. My yellow, which is kind of gold. My violet. What is the word I'm thinking of here, y'all, that these look like? Gosh, they are really pretty though. Super soft, metallic. It really looks like I mixed in silver to each of these colors. That's what it looks like. Now, what do I do? Do I do a straight pour? Oh, I finished that one. What do I do? Do I do a straight pour or... Oh, I finished that one too. All right. I have a little bit left of this one. Oh my gosh, that was like a perfect amount. Oh, the cup's gonna spill over. Okay. All right, y'all, what do? I don't even know if that's like showing up on camera for you, all the different colors that are in there. I guess I'll start with a straight pour. The colors are already blended, so I'm not like super worried about that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh, they're so cool. They're super iridescent. Oh, this is so cool. I bet if I had done a painted base that it might have showed up a little bit better. So my idea was not perfect, but let's see what this comes out like. It is really, really pretty. Neutral, it's very neutral, but that's not the word I'm looking for. What is the word I'm looking for? It's not patina, it's when something gets that dullish kind of metallic look to it, like it's been weathered. I have a feeling it's gonna dry just like this, super soft. I definitely think it needs the black layered contrast. But let's see. All right, I'll put my gloves on. The sad part is that I think this is one of my best straight pour designs that I've done. Okay, all right. Let me put this on. We'll see how it goes. Gosh, experiments are fun. I was thinking the colors were gonna come out so much brighter than this. So they definitely need the color layered underneath it. Mixed in with it, not so much. But again, if you take just straight out of the tube and mix a little bit of black, it turns the beautiful color that you see on the bottle. So that's why I thought, let's give this a try, but not quite the same. Still super cool. Okay, here we go. Starting to go over the edge there, bring that back. It just looks like gray. Excuse me. All right. Actually, let me turn this around to you. Yeah, it just looks silver. I wonder how this is going to look in the light and how it's going to dry. Did I not add enough black? I might have to try adding maybe a little more black. I feel like that's just gonna like darken it a bunch. I don't even know if you can see it in camera. I mean, I'll take you in for a close-up, of course, but I don't even know what color this corner is going to be. Well, I had to try, right? Had to try, had to experiment. Who knows? Maybe this is going to dry like phenomenal. Well, whatever that corner is, that is That is a mixture of colors on that corner, that's for sure. All right. I'm just gonna give it a torch. I'm gonna let it dry. I feel like it probably needed the painted black base underneath it. Let's see what happens. I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, so this is not a fail at all. Even if it dries, I almost dropped that, just like it is right now. I learned so much from this one, but look at how soft it is. All the colors are there. You can see the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple. The red's a little bit difficult to see, but look at how soft those lines are. I definitely think there's going to be a lot of green. And then that center is like one of my best centers, of course, and you can't even see it that well. So let's see what it dries like, and definitely for a neutral home at this point. And then I may test this out again with black layers in between, or maybe a black painted canvas. And I'm gonna have to play around with the ratios. I'm gonna add maybe a lot of black in one and see if that does anything to it. Super cool experiment though. All right, let's see how it dries. Okay, so I started playing around. But first, look at those cups. The color really did start to show up on the edge. Not so much in the painting, but definitely along the edge. There's the green. So I started playing around with varying shades, and I think I didn't add enough black, because look at how beautiful that color is. Wow. And then I played around and added even more black. Let me see if I can actually get it on camera. Look at how pretty. Oh my gosh, can you see that blue? Let me see if I can focus it. So what this looks like, adding a lot of black to it, is Pepeo's iridescent blue-black. You see that? So I think in the next video, I'm gonna add this amount of black to it, a larger amount, and I'm going to paint the canvas black and see if that works. Onward for more experiments. But here, I'll show you what this one looks like dry. Okay, so it definitely dried with the colors, but it's super light, and I think that I didn't add enough black in. I showed you when I added in a few more, drops of black, how it really started to change, but this is so cool. It's super soft, but here, so I'm gonna stand like this. It's pretty muted, and the colors are actually showing up better on camera than they normally do. But watch as I go into the light. Can you see that shining? It is so cool. Oh, super duper cool. You've got lots of you can see the colors underneath each other. That center is perfect for me. I got the green to stand out in this one, but I have a couple more experiments. So I want to add more black in. I want to do one where I layer black in with the colors, and then I want to do one on a black painted canvas. So lots more experiments to come. But this one makes me so happy. But it is definitely, you can see it in the light on both sides. It's like an optical illusion almost, because it definitely doesn't have this color when you're facing straight on. But as you shift, it's definitely there. So, all right, I will keep exploring. I hope that you're enjoying these videos. These videos make me so happy to do. All right, thanks for watching. Happy Happy painting!